Beginning now, we went over the armbar, Kimura armbar from the back. It's my favorite thing to do from the back. And it's like the objective of all these other positions, you know, not necessarily the only objective, but quite often. So I want to get here, but today I'm starting in Billy's half guard, right? And so when I've entered into the half guard, I'm going to begin with kind of a pretty decent posture at my end. I've got the grip on the outside of the pants here, and I've got sort of lasso, so I'm going to push this down. Billy is going to take my bait here and reach for an underhook. Okay? When he reaches for the underhook, he's almost always going to try to block this soft bait, because if somebody, even if you're not good at what I'm doing right now, if somebody reaches for an underhook without blocking the cross, then cut your jaw off one and you can smack. If people are quite good at blocking that cross, they're not going to let you get into the place. Okay? So my goal here is when Billy reaches for the underhook, I'm going to kind of make it. He wants to come up so that his hand can pat me like in the middle of my back like that, right? Kind of see that? So when I grip here and he goes to stand up, I'm going to push this away from him. See how that makes him have to reach a lot? You know, I know this is kind of fundamental, but you guys really get to see my time and make it like this. Once I get here, I'm not going to switch my hips. I'm just going to drop over here and then drive my weight down to my hips, right? Squeeze down over there. Okay? And then drive it flat. And last but not least, then I can switch. So I really want to go through all those steps when I do this, right? And here, the hip switch half guard pass is pretty easy. The one thing that to keep my foot from getting free eventually is Billy could reach down with his arm and stop me from getting it. In which case I can not worry as much about the pass right this second. Once I get here, I'm going to try to separate the arm from the body pretty much every time. Most likely when I get about here though, Billy's going to grab something, right? He doesn't want that. So that's my key. If he hasn't grabbed, let's say I got it away from the body, I've got a nice straight arm finish. You know that one pretty well. I've got a nice step over finish. I can finish it here, or I can roll. Okay. But for today, we're looking at when I can't break this grip. That means it's pulling me this way, right? So we do what's called the floating pass, right? I'm going to drive across. My knee goes here, just like a hip switch, old school hip switch. I'm trying to get it free. I can't get it free, so I use this to push. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it across his body. So now I have a point of stability across Billy here on the far side. Very good base to push here, point my toes, pull my leg free. Once I pull my leg free, I can do a big kick here, you guys, but I can also kind of pull myself here with my knees and get the side control that way. Right? So on top of that is kind of a slight adjustment if you're used to doing this move. You don't need to kick necessarily to kind of block. Once I'm here, I try to pull the arm, just hold in one. From the back away, yield a little bit to Billy, let him get onto his side. Once he's on his side, I start swinging around to the back. One knee goes here, two leg goes here. This is just a stopping point, right? Lots of stuff I can do from here. From here, I just need to open up the elbow. So hold on for me if you don't mind. If it comes free, that's okay, but I just need to open up that space so I can shoot through. So like a technical mount. Pivot, knee over him, pass the leg over, and then sit. And once he sits, if it's grabbing the leg, I can almost always just break that grip. They'll have to grab something else. Once he grabs something else, you guys can stop it pretty good, right? Pretty good position. Okay? So again, floating pass. Classic hip switch half guard pass. I'm here. Billy reaches for the underhook. I say fine. Make a hard form. Pass this over to the other side. Lock my weight. And switch. Only at the end, switch my hips. The weight's pretty low on Billy's guts here. I'm walking this up, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Separating, don't let him grab back here like a dummy, right? If he doesn't reach for the leg, you can hold his arm in place with the chin and kind of snake your arm behind it. Once you grip here, they're almost always going to grab something. You can try to pull it away, see if they're taking it, but if they're holding on, you're going to need to float. Try to pull my leg free, can't get it out. Across here. Push, pull, point my toes. I could kick, that's all right. But if I want to pull myself this way and just kind of walk to the side, that's all right. Legit. Moving a bit to Billy, hopping around behind. Cautious of the elbow the whole time, if you know what I mean. Lifting this up. Step through. Step through. Sit down. Break this grip and finish. Okay? Everybody feel pretty good about that? I'm going to stop talking because I talked for a long time there just now. Let me let you guys practice for a few minutes.